Hey everyone, Luxury Lover here. For today's video, I wanted to review the Christian Dior friendship bracelets and answer the question, are they really worth it? Now, I have a particular bias with these because I love them so much, but I'm gonna do my best to set that aside and thoroughly and honestly review them. I was eyeing these bracelets for a while because I saw them on a YouTuber. I actually saw them, I think it was on 408, California 408 first. I just saw them and I was like, wait, hold on, are those Dior? And I started freaking out. And then I Googled them and then I just found it on the pre-loved market on different websites. And I didn't know they had it at Dior. Like, I didn't even think to check there for some reason. And yeah, I'll get into that a little bit later, but I'm gonna show you, I have two pairs. Right, this is the second pair that I got actually. So they all come in a set. Here, that's a better view of them. So this is like a nude kind of light pink, and then I liked this one because it reminded me of like a Grand Prix or like race cars or something, I don't know. And these were on my wish list and I did get them. I love them so much. I honestly considered buying another pair just in case anything happened to these. I hope nothing does. I'm not gonna put it in the universe that something will, they'll be fine. But I did buy my first one on Poshmark and the seller didn't really, I feel like, give a thorough description of the state of the condition. So I kind of just said bye-bye to that because I was being super particular about like the condition that it was in when I got it, and I kept obsessing over it. I was like, is it really used? Is it really like in good condition? Because it didn't feel like it and it wasn't. So I got rid of it. But yeah, I'm gonna go over the bracelets and answer the question, are they really worth it? So first off, they come in this little box. I do have the bag that I got for the ones I got this time, and my SA was very kind. She actually held them for me. She said, because they were having an event when she notified me that they got them, and I was like, I can't pay for it right now and I can't come in the store. So then she was like, I'm sorry, I can't hold it, but if we still have any left over, I'll text you. And I was like, okay. And then I was just like, I'm not gonna get them because I kind of always I feel like I always set myself up for failure. And I was like, whatever, I'm not gonna get too excited that they got them because they're gonna just sell out. And then she texted me and then she was like, I kept them for you. Cause I did tell her that night that she told me, I was like, well, when I come in tomorrow, hopefully they'll still be in stock. Cause like, I was like, I'm coming in regardless. I'm gonna buy something. And she texted me that they still had them and I was really excited. So I actually got a procedure done on my foot. So I was like in extreme pain, but I was limping my way all the way downtown to the DC boutique. But yeah, so this set I got them online and it just came in the box. Like there was nothing with it. But in the boutique, when I got these, like I said, they come in a set, but she said that she would put them in a separate box, in separate dust bags. So they come with a little care booklet thing. It's upside down. And then they come in these little cute dust bags. And then it's like a mesh kind of thing. And she was not gentle with it at all when she was, showing me. She was like, put your hand out, and I was like, okay. And then, all right, let me put these away. So yeah, I put my hand out to try them on. I was like, I don't need to try them on, I'm getting them. And then she just kind of was just like tightening it so hard. I was like, oh my God, please be gentle. They were the only pair. They still weren't available online. I just didn't bother to check anymore because I felt like they were never gonna come back. And they did come back, and there's another bracelet I'm looking at. I'm gonna see what I can do about that. I hope it stays in stock so that I can get it. I'll get into that some other day though. But yeah, I made a pros and cons list of the bracelets themselves. And like I said, I'm gonna try to set aside my fondness for these because they are expensive. And they just, I planned on doing this video for a while, but they just had a price increase of $20. So in the US, they're 370 USD. And then I always keep the tabs open on my phone and my computer, and I just refresh the page to ensure their availability. And then I was like, because I even do it like as soon as I wake up, you know, not even fully registering that I'm a human being on this planet. I'm like, oh, where am I? But yeah, I refreshed my page, and then I was like, something's weird. And I was like, maybe it's, I'm not understanding anything because I'm still half asleep. But it was $390. I was like, what? Because they're already expensive, and you don't need to add just, I know it's just $20, but it's a lot. It was $370 and now it's $390. Plus the tax here, it's gonna be more, obviously. Okay, so if you see me looking to the side, as always, I'm looking off my notes on my computer, and let's get started. So for the first pro, I feel like this is not that constructive, or I don't know. I said super cute. That's my first thing. And they're adorable. I love them. I got into friendship bracelets when I remember it's 2013 when I was in sophomore year, and they were, let me tell you, exactly the same thing. This will go into the cons, but I'm just gonna put it out there. They were $3 from Urban Outfitters. $3, same exact thing. But yeah, they're super cute, and they're also very trendy right now, and I don't think this is really something that's like, you know, in style or not. You can always add a cotton bracelet to a stack of bracelets, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. And it's just a nice pop-up color to any outfit, and there are darker colors, or there is a darker color. No, actually, yeah, there are 2 sets of darker colors that you can get that are a little more understated, and these are just like in your face. I probably shouldn't have worn these so I can demonstrate them and not keep lifting my arm up, but I have to wear them. So yeah, as you can see, I'm wearing this just like polo shirt. Hold on, let me get that brightness for you. Yeah, I got this from Target it was $19.99, and it just reminded me of like a Dior sweater, so that's why I got it, and some ripped jeans. So I feel that I feel that the bracelets are just like a nice little, you know, and it just kind of brings the whole outfit together. Sorry about that, package just came. But the next thing on the list is the design, obvi. So if you look closely, if I can bring it so you can see it, they're just really like intricate little designs, and I like that it looks hand embroidered. I think it makes it really special. And it's hard to, if you want this exact thing, I feel like it's kind of hard to look for something that is relatively similar in the sense that you're getting the designer look and feel without that price. But I was like, I love these too much, so I'm going to pay the price. And that's why I love them. And I love the little tassels. I will get into that later though. But I do like how they look. It reminds me of like curtains and, you know, just like the little fringy things on the bottom. But yeah, that's another thing. A final pro on these bracelets is decent resale value. I say decent because you can hike up the price, because on the pre-loved market, these are super duper high. It's ridiculous. I didn't think to check the Dior website. I don't know why. I think I did, and it wasn't available or something. But yeah, and then I looked on Tradesy and all that stuff, and the first pair I saw was $675. It was so much money. And then that to me just like broke my spirit. I was like, okay, they're completely unattainable. I'm not gonna get them because that's just too much money for that. And they'll probably be sold out by the time I have the money for it. But yeah, they do sell for a pretty good price. I feel that people bring the prices up. I feel that they're not as hard to come by as they were, because they would always get sold out. And I think now, yeah, they're still getting sold out now. So that's why they go up in price. So if you're looking for them, that's a con. But if you have them and you want to sell them and you're just not loving it as much, or you need the money, you can definitely get your money back, maybe even a little more. But yeah, that's the final pro on my list. Okay, so now for the cons. I love these so much, like I said, but I also thought, I was like, oh, these are like the best bracelets. There's so many pros about them. And then my cons list is like twice the size of my pros list. And I'm not going in any order with these, but these two kind of tie for the number one thing, and one is the price. $370, and now they're $390. Just almost $400 plus tax. They were almost $400 before with tax, but now they're almost $400 the price itself. But it's definitely gonna go over the $400 price. And for $400, you can get SLGs at Louis Vuitton. You can get a card holder or like a wallet from Dior, and those have so much more use out of them. I mean, if you have those things, then, you know, just jump on this. But I don't know, it's a lot of money. And the other thing that's tying with this is the material. It's just cotton, literally just cotton. What I'm wearing, same thing. The whole thing is cotton. And you know, if you get them wet, then they're kind of ruined. With the previous one that I had that I bought pre-loved, I feel that it got wet because the tassels were like not soft. Here you can see they're like kind of malleable in a sense. Like they changed their shape when you touch them. Those were just like crunchy, and like if you moved it, nothing, it would just be stiff, and that bothered me so much. But yeah, I feel like once you get them wet, they're ruined. So you have to be super cautious with them. So I feel like that can take out of the enjoyment about them. But yeah, the price and the material, I feel like it's just, the price is very high for what it is. So the next things on my list are can't get it wet and the colors will fade. I already explained that. But the next thing is I saw a video on this, kind of like a review. I'll link it down below. But she said, the YouTuber that I watched it from, she said that they do stretch out after you wear them, and I think that is true, because once you tighten them on your wrist and you wear them, you know, you're moving your hand around a lot, whether it's your dominant hand or not. They kind of, the tightening that you get to, it's not what it used to be, so they will kind of slide down sometimes. I'm not at that point with these because they're still pretty new. And I feel like I'm raising my hand a lot. That must be annoying. But yeah, they're still pretty new, so it's not an issue for me right now, but probably down the road, it's gonna get a little annoying. And the last thing on my list are the tassels. I do enjoy them, but let me let them dangle for you. I saw them, I fell in love with the bracelets, but then I saw the tassels and I was like, I feel like those would get in the way. I feel like they would annoy me. I love bracelets, but they can get annoying sometimes. And I just don't want anything on my wrist. I want the look, I want the feel, but I don't want the annoying feel. And the tassels feel exactly how I pictured them to be. If you're like writing something, you know, they're gonna go down. Or like at work, I have my hands on a desk sometimes, or I'm lifting things, and I'm not gonna wear these to work, first of all. I did once, but I don't think I'll do it again. And they droop down whenever you're like that. They can get into food, like the other YouTuber said. So if you're like reaching for things, you wanna be careful. And I feel like the little itty bitty things of cotton, you can see that they're grouped together, but little strands can come out. And then it's just like a very delicate little piece of string, and one will like come off like kind of easily, I feel like. So you want to be gentle with them. I would not recommend being around tape. If you're like taping a package together, probably take these off. And don't think you'll be okay, because you think you'll be okay and then there'll just be one little smidgen of tape, and all it will take is one instinctive pull and it'll come off. In conclusion, as much as it pains me to say this, they are not worth the money. And I don't want to say that, but that's just me being honest, because it's a lot of money to ask for these things, you know? It's just too much. Way too much money. And I remember when I was a kid, I had bracelets just like this. Even in my teens, $3 a pair from Urban Outfitters. Or it was just one bracelet, but $3. And when I told people I paid $3 for that, they're like, you're insane. That is too much money. Just, 6 years later, who knew? So, and there's also another pair, inserting picture up here. Or not a pair, I keep saying pair. But yeah, it's just one bracelet. $590 for just like a bracelet with beads. It's a band of beads. It's so much money, but they're so cute. I don't think I could resist. But I gotta get my hands on it. But as you can see, they're very worth it to me. Overall though, probably, like I said, probably get your money on, get some SLGs with your money, or save up for a bag, But that's my conclusion on it. If you agree or disagree with me, please let me know in the comments. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. And also, I feel bad for mentioning this at the end of the video, but my husband started a YouTube channel, and he posts content on the stuff he's learning in psychology and what he's learning along his journey of that field. He's very passionate about it, and his videos are great. So please subscribe to him and check out his channel. I'll leave it down below. But thank you again for coming, and I hope to see you guys again next time. Bye.